are
live.
That's my words. I like it. Hey, Dean. How are you, Dean? First one in the house this morning.
Hey, Dean.
9 a.m. at our house.
Yes, it is.
Guessing 10 a.m. at Dean's house. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
It's rocking and rolling here. We've had lightning and thunder that's been shaking our house. It's been a nice morning. It's all drizzly.
It didn't wake me up, but boy, it would have. I wasn't awake already. There was some bright ones.
For
and
sure.
One especially shook our house pretty good.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't think we're supposed to get rain all day. I thought Monday was the day for rain. Not that I have any idea what day it is anymore. Life is Mama Bean in the house. Got y'all playing on the kitchen counter while I get my late morning started. Well, I love that. Have some coffee for us. Jack, Santa Claus, Logan also knows Matt. What's going on, my friend? Glad you're here. Loved your puzzle. So anyway, we're doing this daily now in the week, during the week.
Kind of our daily check-in.
Yeah.
Just to see how everybody's doing. Kind of touch base with everybody because we're all stuck at home. So this is how we can kind of keep some contact and just make sure everybody's doing good.
Yeah. So at 3 o'clock on weekdays, we do it. And this is our regular, we're not going to do it once the world goes back to normal.
We'll be at work. But
it does feel a little like the retired life.
Yeah.
I was thinking yesterday afternoon, I don't know what I was doing. And I thought, I don't care what time it is. And I thought, that must be what it's like to be like
retired,
right?
It's weird.
Hey, Dean.
Totally weird.
Hey, Jack, Santa Claus, Logan. Hey, Kay. Hey, Samantha's in now. Samantha, our pin winner. Actually, I didn't. If you sent me your email, I didn't see it. I might not even check for emails, but congrats. She's our pin winner last night.
You're not good at mail? What? Email too?
Look, they're all right there. I'm getting better. That's one of my goals for this weekend. I feel like I say this every live stream. We're going to get, please put that back exactly where, that's Samantha's. Put it back exactly where you got it so I don't lose it.
He's cute. He has big bubble eyes.
Yes. So I'm gonna set up a mail section both in this room and down in the garage.
You should probably just do it in the garage.
I'm gonna do both though, because
I don't know if y'all have space up here.
Oh, I will. I've got an idea. It's just gonna be a little box. I don't send out. I send out 1 to 3 things a week. That's all I send out.
True. So. And they're small.
And they are small, yeah. Actually, they're I thought I had the packages. They're kind of cool. She picked me out some really cool Dole Whip Daddy flavored.
Flavored?
Well, themed
mailers.
Yeah.
They're pineapple.
Oh, there's one right there.
Mailers.
They're really fun. I love them.
Those
anyway,
are closed, though.
You've got to win.
Have a bubble wrap for pins.
Oh well, I mean it was that.
Yeah.
There's a whole pile of them right here, but whatever. I don't want to do that. So hey, Jenny B's in the house. Just woke up. You keep late hours, told Dad.
Yes, he does.
I'm getting better. I'm going to bed earlier. I stayed up a little bit last night, but right now it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what time I wake up. You know, we have to set our alarm for this
day it is.
Saturday morning more than any other day right now. How weird is that?
Our alarm so we make sure
drafting my emails. We got it. Okay. Well, I didn't even look this morning, but no rush. I'll send them out Monday. So yeah, I hope you guys are good. It's weird to call it Saturday. Like, you know, I saw some thank God it's Friday post yesterday and Saturday doesn't matter.
No. Even Sunday. You don't go anywhere. It's the weirdest thing ever. I mean,
this would be I'm a big baseball nut. Opening day would have been this week.
And it's raining, and that's a tradition.
I often take opening day off and watch baseball. I usually have a baseball draft I have to input for fantasy baseball. I would be excited about Saturday baseball, and I'd be watching
really busy right now with fun.
Yes, with fun, exactly. and you know, obviously doing the YouTube thing, I'd be doing that, which I'm still doing. But it feels weird. It feels, it's kind of superficial, but the thing that I'm saddest about right now on a personal level is I don't have my fun, my baseball.
There's no baseball. And Disney.
I set up a whole Disney YouTuber fantasy baseball league, which I'm hoping we'll still do. I haven't even reached out to the guys yet. There's 20 teams in that league, all Disney YouTubers and podcasters.
Yeah.
I had some really cool ideas. And it still might happen, but it might not. So that's a little sad. But anyway, last night was a lot of fun we had. If you don't know, Samantha was on our live stream and she won Greedo a Disney pin. Every Friday night we have a Disney Pins live. Give away Disney pins. Saturday morning, every Saturday morning, which is now we have Beauty and the Beast. And then Sunday night, the 2 shows. I'm excited for tomorrow night. I'm not going to lie. Corey from Corey Meets World. Great channel, great guy, great family. Great family man. And I'm a fan of that in general. And so I'm excited to have him on this tube. My mouth didn't want to work there. And then on Creator Talk, we're going to talk about Instagram and YouTube and cross promotion. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about Patreon because my co-host just set up her Patreon. We're excited about that. I've been inspired. I may set up mine in time for that. Just But it's interesting. Patreon, if you don't know what Patreon is, it's a place where people can support creators. They had like a 25% increase in accounts in just the last week because everybody's setting up their Patreon right now. I found that funny. Arvine to Disney, good morning. How are you? All the way from New Mexico. They did a little picnic in their backyard last night.
I saw.
That was cool.
That was fun.
It's funny because it was right after we were in our backyard talking about what we could do in our backyard.
Yes, we have a pretty good sized backyard.
Yeah, for a neighborhood we do. Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Want to tell them about some of the plants?
A wiffle ball, baseball diamond.
And we're gonna plant some plants. You planted, was it blackberries or raspberries?
Red raspberries.
Red raspberries. Yeah. So you guys did that without even telling me yesterday.
Thorns on purpose.
Oh yeah.
So I'm planting along our fence thorned red raspberries to keep
for the doggies,
dogs, and people from jumping over. Because you don't want to jump over and land in thorn bushes.
I don't. That doesn't sound fun at all. So they're black. No, they're raspberries.
Raspberries.
Yeah.
And then we planted a crawling rose bush too. That's supposed to like creep up and crawl over the fence at some point. And then we moved a garden box over on one side where I'm going to set up the grandkids play area. We're going to put out a fairy garden, like in this garden box. It's just going to be fairy gardens and fairy houses and little paths and things for them to create.
That's fun.
Yeah, and a bird feeder and a bird bath at some point. But we can't go out to buy stuff, so it's just kind of all in my brain right now.
Well, you've got a couple of things. You've done some.
Yeah, I have some stuff.
She's done some really cool backyard creations.
Like our house in California, my daughter Brittany and I, we actually just dug a huge pond, like a giant pond, and it was amazing. And we did little trails all around our backyard. It was very green and real lush because it's Southern California. Everything grows all the time.
Yeah.
So I've thought about doing a really big pond out here because we have a perfect yard, but oh man, it's clay. And when I dig even to put a plant in, I'm hitting layers and layers of hard clay and rocks.
It's pretty hard. And it's not very even. It doesn't give.
Right. The house is almost a year old, and they just they didn't even really level the yard. They just kind of did something to it and laid grass on top of it. So when we dig, we find all kinds of interesting things. I've even found pieces of brick, like when I'm digging, like brick that they used to brick the house with. They have some of that under our sod. Like, seriously, people?
It was a rush job.
It was.
It was a rush job to do the backyard. Like when we walked the house before we bought it to consider it, you guys were falling in love with the house, and I'm going in the backyard.
I was falling in love with the fact that I would pay my own mortgage and we wouldn't rent anymore.
No.
They were like, yeah, actually we can do this. And I'm thinking, okay, we're going to spend this much every month. I want it to be on my mortgage and not someone else's, because the rentals out here are ridiculous.
We were paying too much to rent.
So it was definitely time to buy. So,
well, the house we bought's backyard is not level. It's like a slope, and it's pretty neat because on the side, we're in a neighborhood, but on the side there's like a green area walkway, but everything slopes to that.
Well, if you go straight out the backyard and keep going straight, like that section has been leveled, but over to the side yard, it all like drains to the fairway that's on the side, which would make sense because
for
you don't want the water
runoff.
Yeah,
but like you can't, like if I'm walking, it's not a smooth walk. No. Like it's like.
So it was when we bought it. It looked pretty decent because they had just put the sod out, but then after rain and everything settled, now we have like these lumpy, bumpy.
It's really weird. Yeah.
I part the grass and dig out the rock, and then close the grass back up.
It's weird, right?
It is. It's pretty funny. I mean, most houses, honestly, when you buy a new house with a dirt yard, they usually don't put the grass in for you. It was kind of like a cool thing that they even put all the grass in. Because it's expensive, especially
put all the weeds in is what they did.
Well, those came back. So, yeah, I've been picking weeds every day, too.
A lot of weeds all of a sudden.
But, so, I mean, it has grass, so that's good. At least it's green.
So, on a Disney note, on the new YouTube channel, we posted a video I posted, I don't know, about 2 hours ago. It's actually for my son-in-law, Cameron, my oldest daughter, Brittany's, husband.
Our son-in-law, yeah,
My
one
son-
of our son-in-laws.
My son-in-law, her husband, wants to learn about aquaponics, is learning about aquaponics, wants to have some aquaponics at his home.
Oh, he
And
will.
yeah,
he's like a mad
talented that way.
scientist.
Yeah, he totally is.
He's amazing.
Not the mad part. He's the scientist.
Yeah.
He's a bright guy, and he's really into that. And he's got the space for it. They live kind of out in the country. And anyway,
They have land.
mm-hmm, and he's never been on Living with the Land at Disney at Epcot. So I, on purpose, wanted to video it. Got in the front row, sat alone. I mean, Reagan was to my right, but you know,
It was a great view.
it was great.
Yeah.
It was pretty much unobstructed, and I think it was a really good video. I'm enjoying it. I've already watched it twice because I watched it last night editing, and I watched it this morning. I love that ride so much, and now I have it. I mean, I think we had one. Doesn't matter. We have one now, and I left it alone. I have a preview, and then I pop in at the end when the ride's over. But basically, the ride is the ride, and I think it looks good. And you hear it all, and you hear the narration where the lady says, "Please sit."
Someone
Please sit
wouldn't
down or
sit
whatever.
down.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was.
I don't think it was in our boat. I don't know. Maybe it was. I was looking forward.
There was hardly
But-
anybody in there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was. Why was that so empty?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think
remember being
was that
pleased.
the after hours? Because we had extra hours. Maybe it was that.
No.
I don't know, but there was nobody there. It was crazy.
No, because
It was just our
no,
last
I don't
time.
know. But regardless, so that posted today. That was exciting. So there's a lot going on with the YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie, and that's because we've got some more time. So last year I daily vlogged. I'm not promising I'm gonna daily vlog this year, but I'm gonna try while we're out. Why not? I'm excited about the one I'm working on today. Yeah, and I've got something that I haven't even told you about yet that I'm gonna do. That some of you will be interested in, some of you won't, but it's something that I've been doing because of the YouTube channel. That's been a long-term plan that I'm excited about. Yeah, Mar, right? I don't understand. So those darn seeds float around and land in the worst places. Do you think
They're
the
everywhere.
weed seeds were in the sod? Do you think there's
No.
just that many birds dropping seeds in my yard?
Yeah, we
There's
have
a
a pond.
lot of weeds.
There's a
Yeah,
pond across the street.
true.
That all the birds and all the
That's
animals.
true.
That's why we have all the frogs.
You're right.
We
And
have
that's where
tons
all
of
the
frogs.
weed seeds are coming
Mhm.
from. Weed seeds.
Weed seeds. They're
Detroit
coming
Disney
in the
Duo in the
wind.
house. What's going on? I was watching your Living Land. Oh, good. Thank you, Mar. I hope you liked it. I thought it looked pretty good. I got to be honest. I only watched it on my little screen. I haven't put it on the TV. But please remain seated. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it. I was pretty happy with it. Yes, I love Living in the Land, my favorite ride. It is a good one, right? I say in the video, I remember going on for the first time, like, what am I doing? This is a farming
Yeah,
ride.
yeah.
I don't really understand. It's pretty cool.
No, it's amazing. Like a lot of it. I always go away from that ride going, okay, I'm totally
Right?
gonna do this. And then I get home and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Kay. You're so
I
sweet
hope
for that.
Cameron does.
Oh,
So
I do
can
too.
come to his house.
Thank you, Mar. That makes me feel good, Mar. It does. I like creating. So when I was thinking that it was like being retired, remember I shared that.
It's not. We're
No, I
not
know.
at Disney.
It's totally not. But like, because I didn't care what day it is, I didn't care what time it
Yeah.
was, because I know there'll be a couple of weeks before I go back to work, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long I stay up. It's a weird feeling, right? I also, though, and really where I was going with that is, it's kind of like being a full-time YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
'Cause,
Stuck in your house. You can wear your jammies all day
like,
if you
wouldn't
want.
that be fun though? Like, I love our job. I love what we do. And I don't think we'll ever stop doing what we do.
No.
But being a YouTuber, you always kind of fantasize about, would it be cool to just be a YouTuber? I mean, I have other things I have to do, but I kind of can treat it like this is what I would do if I was a full-time YouTuber.
Yeah.
There's a
there you
lot
go.
more time in the day when you don't have to go to work. I'm just saying.
Full-time YouTuber just happened. I mean, the work stuff we have to do is really small right now. I mean,
I'm not gonna not do work, but like there's a couple things we need.
we had to
there's
mail
some
stuff,
paperwork.
we did a
Yeah,
phone
we went to the
call.
bank.
We're probably going to go to the bank on Monday to find out about
Oh, absolutely, we are.
like
Absolutely.
how to keep everybody paid.
Absolutely. Monday will be a work
time.
day.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, the whole world's going, so we
yeah.
might need
So
to
we
go
might be
early.
in line and hopefully
Yeah,
not
go early, and
everybody's
who knows how long
pushed
that'll
in.
be. Yeah, right. But okay, but then we get that done. It's not going to take more than Monday. Maybe I won't
Right.
bore them with the other paperwork. We'll get the other paperwork done. We'll be done by 2 or 3, and then what do we have to do the whole rest of the week? I don't even
Hang
know.
out with all you.
I'll send a note to the board. I mean, it doesn't matter. So my point is, kind of fun if you look at it that way. Like, here's what's going to happen. I don't know when this is going to be over, but we're all going to go, oh, I had all that time. Why didn't I
Yeah.
fill in the blank? And so
Well, okay, so a lot of my issues is like I'm looking around because I'm like, hey, this is like a great time to craft and I can decoupage some of the furniture. I have some maps that I was wanting to put on some trunks and things like that. But then I'm like, oh, I don't even think I have all the glue and the polyurethane.
Oh, because you can't run down to Michael's.
You can't just run to Michael's and grab it. So actually, do Michael's stay open?
Yes, they are open for. They are open for
pickup. Not essential.
They are open for. So they are a UPS access point, and they are open to receive. You can order on the app, and you can go get it.
Oh, so you can't walk around the shop.
Can't have more than 10 people in the store. And they're probably going to have 2 to 4 employees.
Yeah.
And their stock has dropped like a rock.
Oh, we'll see.
And they're planning on growing. Might be
so you might want to purchase.
It's down at like $2 a share. So anyway, yeah, Jenny B, that makes me happy. Daily live streams. I like it hanging with my other parents, and I say that with much love and respect. I love that. I love my daughters. You can be an extra daughter if you like. I have 4 currently. I can add to the pile.
We've had a million actually.
We have
foster kids.
We have. We've had
neighbors.
We have more people who call us mom and dad than we know their name.
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing. Retirement is the best life, better than sliced bread. I don't know, but maybe I do. Kind of feels like that. Like it's different because there's like this stress, and you're worried about your family, and you're worried about your employees, and you're worried about what the heck did that person sneeze. So it's a little bit of weirdness that's not that I don't think I would have in retirement, but there's definitely that time thing. Like I really outside. So 3 o'clock daily, our live stream, right?
Yes.
Monday through Friday. That is the only reason I have to care about what time it is right now.
Right.
During Monday through Friday. That's weird. That is so weird.
I mean, we're so locked down. We don't even get to see our grandkid right now. And that's
I know.
When I'm retired, I'm stealing him for like weeks.
We got another one's about to pop out that we're planning on having 24/7.
And then
maybe not, but hopefully.
Yeah.
Right, Mar, I totally agree.
But like they were exposed.
Hey, Diz, our dream.
Possible,
how are you?
So they're in lockdown. So we can't
say that again. I talked to everyone.
They were exposed to a possible.
Yeah.
So they have to stay like quarantined.
Does our dream in the chat? It is Saturday. So, right? It is Saturday, right? Pretty sure.
Yes.
So they go live at the end of the show. It's 9:17 where I am. So at 10 o'clock in 40-ish minutes, they go live, often from the parks, probably not today. And sometimes from the house talking about Disney pins. I have a Disney pin show on Friday night. They have a Disney pin show on Saturday. You definitely want to check that out. Also, my buddy Lynn and Josh from the Lynn Project and Practically Perfect Park. They need a shorter name.
PPP.
2 of my favorite channels go live at the same time, and I usually watch them both. You should too. My craft room is always fully stocked, says Jackie. You need a craft room.
I do. So clear out the garage.
I will.
Whatever.
So I will.
That would be awesome.
I got time. So when I cleared out the garage, so when we moved here, let me stop the chat so I don't ignore anybody and I'll catch up. When we moved here, remember we were moving from one house to the other?
Yeah.
And we kept that house for a little bit because we moved it over. We didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and they went to California for, I don't know, a week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed home. And I moved the stuff that we didn't care about so much, the stuff that we left. I mean, the stuff that was in last house.
It was the last, right.
I moved it on my own over here while you guys were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had a big stack of stuff in the garage, my point. So,
still do.
Well, but hold on. So right before Christmas, right before Christmas or right before Halloween, doesn't matter. I organized the garage pretty darn good. And then when the Christmas decorations went in, you had me put everything back in the garage. And now we're kind of backwards.
It's never been organized.
Oh, I disagree.
Like you need to have.
I disagree.
The walls now. The walls need to be from floor to ceiling, flush stacked with all the boxes, so we can get the floor space completely. This
is what happens when you marry a former UPS.
3-foot walls of boxes, and it takes up all the space. Now you go to the ceiling and you make them flush.
You go to the ceiling.
Anyways, we could get so much more in there. But also, when we were gone and you moved all that stuff over, about a fourth of that garage was supposed to go back to the resale shop, and it didn't. He didn't know that.
Get it out of here.
So it's all mixed in there.
I do remember I opened it. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, no, we've got program stuff. We've got where we closed down that little we had that little individual store thing that we decided not to do. All that stuff is in there. So
we got too much stuff in our garage, and we don't even have access to our truck right now.
And that's what happens, right? When you do reselling for a extra business and people give you stuff constantly and you just want to get it out of your car.
It's a blessing, but
it goes into the garage until I can get the truck to come and get it. Well, Yeah. Now the truck's broke.
Kat says we will hold. I'm gonna try. I mean, you don't get the whole garage. You know. Hey Sarah. Hey Lynn. Lynn, I was just talking about you and your show coming up in about 40 minutes. So guys, get over to Diz Our Dream and the Lynn Project's shows in a little bit. And then our friend Sarah's here. I will help organize and get Paula a craft room set up. Sarah, you ain't coming over without chili. I
will not make
chili
you
is your
count
path.
beads. I promise. Or pieces of paper.
I heard about that story. Yeah. Siri's talking to me.
Siri's talking to
I don't
us
want
now.
Shh. Shh. I bet I said
That's good.
Sarah and it thought I said
Siri.
the other way. Shh, stop saying that. Jay Skywalker, who has a better last name than me. What's going on? Good morning to you. Yeah, we'll do it. Hey, Spencer Moore's in the house. What's going on, Spencer? How you been, my man? Hey, everyone. Morning. She Shed. Ooh, you could call it She Shed.
Yeah.
Who called out? I get called out.
I need to just put one in the backyard and have the shed up.
Did I get called out?
She Shed.
Worked one summer at UPS. Jay, you worked more than one summer at UPS.
Oh, yeah. I was a part-time supervisor for United Parcel Service.
I kind of had to steal her away from the UPS pilots.
Ontario Airport. So I brought in the Hana flight. It was my
People don't know
favorite.
what that is.
The flight that came in from Honolulu and back, and it was the big cargo plane. My favorite. And we would get to load Jeeps, and we got to load helicopters, and all kinds of amazing things. And
so it's awesome. Like when we go on vacation, she'll get every nook and cranny. We'll fill up the car. It's awesome. Yeah. But in the rest of my life, it's freaking annoying because you did that wrong. I do it yourself.
I'm happy to do it myself. It's when you go.
I'm happy to have you do it yourself
to do it without me.
I don't have time to wait around.
Whatever. You are the what?
Hey Tina, how are you? Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Tina. Yeah, smash that like button. Look, so if you don't know, if you're new here, some of our Facebook people are new here. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Sandy. Good morning to you. Smash the like button. It's the algorithms. The algorithms see you like to hit the like button and they think, oh,
I like how
I'll share this with other people. Algorithm. Algorithm.
I like this.
This
in our house means grated cheese.
I know. Why is that?
When Reagan was little, she didn't know what it was called, so she would say, "Mom, can I have this kind of cheese?"
The answer is yes. You
meant
can.
It was grated.
Oh, there you go. Jay says unloaded trailers during the summer in New Orleans. It was hot.
Oh, see, I worked also from like midnight to 6 a.m, so it was always chilly. So it was.
So Angela, not the only wife that does what? Yells at me mean about putting the stuff down where it goes.
Making really bad walls.
So
in all forms.
So
like a box.
Every house we've ever lived in come with pre-made walls. I don't have to worry about that.
No.
Yes.
It's this stuff. Anyways, okay.
He doesn't like how we put stuff down.
He's not a good decorator.
He doesn't want to be a good decorator. Would you like me to be a good decorator?
Yeah, well, yeah, but no. Because the only ones I know are
Christopher Lowell. We had a dog named Christopher Lowell. Who remembers Christopher Lowell?
We had
he peed on my foot.
A really long weenie dog that had all kinds of health issues that we adopted.
Wasn't very long.
He was long and skinny, and he had to have back surgery.
And he peed on my foot.
He did, because he didn't have good control.
He aimed just fine that day.
His name was Christopher Lowell.
Because he was the wimpiest thing we've ever seen.
We called him Lowell because he cried at.
He was a cute little guy though. Bright Suns, hitchhiking bones in the house. Jeff says I'm always correcting him.
Whatever.
It's amazing. For someone who's never been wrong, I get corrected so often.
Just go.
I mean, it's your show too. I felt like that was a good pause play. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. So that's Diz Our Dream again. Go check out their channel. About a half hour, they'll be going live. Lynn Project, right on my chat line, right underneath them. Lynn Project. She'll be live too, either on her channel or Practically Perfect Park Hopping. 2 great streams. I say this every Saturday, but those guys go right after me, and then Myers and the Mouse goes about midday. I think noon my time, doesn't matter. Sometime after them. You're got a full load of opportunity to watch some pretty good family content, in my opinion. Facebook Live has blown up.
Yeah,
Facebook Live has seen a 25% increase in people using it in the past week and a half. I'll talk about that on Creative Talk tomorrow night because I saw the article. Bye, Tina. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Forget to clocks go back tomorrow? Do they? Does time change?
Really? Well, March?
Did we just do that? I don't know. Are you God? I don't, but my birthday's Christmas Day, Sandy. Just saying. Triple P this week. Okay, so their show's on Triple P's channel. Practically Perfect Park. No, I'm not God. That would be weird. Never been asked that. I don't know how to respond. Bill Guerrero in the house. What's going on, my man? I'm having that leakage problem. Uh-oh, my 15-year-old. Oh, okay.
Oh,
leakage.
Chewini boy.
I had pee pads. Why did you? Yeah. So this dog, he
we
really.
have a Chewini now too.
We do?
That's what Coco is. She's a hairless Chewini.
Really?
Yeah.
I just think she's Dante from Coco.
No, that's a totally different dog. She's a Dachshund and hairless Chihuahua mix. So she's basically a wiener dog, but she has hair on her face and her paws and her tail.
Europe changed time tonight? Really?
Huh.
Time change in England. Yeah, we had our time change, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't trust it. Yeah. You said you're never wrong. I can't help it, Stanley. It's not my fault.
Whatever.
No, I don't think so. No, I can't help it. But anyway, so what are you doing? I've got all these projects. I'm going to get you an area in the garage. We're going to set up another area for mail. We're going to set up area to do videos down there. I'm going to set you up a little she-shedish thing. Oops, wrong count. I don't know why.
Well, I have a bunch of maps that I want to decoupage. Some on furniture, some on pin boxes. I have some Pirates of the Caribbean things I want to make. I have some maps of the Jungle Cruise. I'm going to put those on a couple different things. I need to clean out my closet. Yes, you have the frog. I'm going to organize the stuff I've bought for the babies and get Grayson's bag ready for when I get to see him, to send him with all his stuff.
Grayson being our grandson?
Yes. And then finish unpacking a lot of the boxes that just got pushed aside when we moved in here. Yeah, why are you playing with my frog?
Did you say Jungle Cruise?
He's from Africa.
You can have him back. I used him in the shoe. I don't know why I want to show him the picture.
He sits in my bedroom.
From the Mombasa marketplace at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
He's the cutest.
Yeah, hold on.
I got it with my finger.
Happens all the time. I don't know what you mean. Something. You have that frog? So does
a lot of people do.
I love it. He's cool. I don't know what he cost, but I remember having to have it. And then I think you ended up buying it after I said, "Hey, can we have that?" or whatever. I don't know.
Well, honestly, I want to use
she takes
it
it
too
from me every time.
when because I teach a preschool class and we read books, and I often bring like props from the book. So I thought, oh, the frog book. I will totally bring this in.
Jackie wants me to interrupt you.
Okay. It will totally get their attention because they're like, what the heck is that lady's holding?
Spencer's saying that right now. Hey, what is that?
It's my little frog.
Do we have a troll that somebody's talking about? Somebody says hide him. Is there a troll that I'm not seeing?
I don't know.
I don't see it. So maybe a mod's handling it. Hey, if you're a troll, go away. We're going to hide you as soon as we can. My daughter's watching. Hello, my daughter. I love you.
Probably your daughter. Which one is watching?
Brittany.
Oh, that's your best troll.
Ooh, she does describe herself as my best
biggest troll.
She didn't say anything that I see, though. Sarah Wright is watching. I don't think she's a troll.
She's tiny, and she can get angry really fast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't see it. If there's a troll in here, I don't see him or her. Just ignore it. Paul, we have been crafting all week. You've been crafting a little bit, not as much as you when you get in your crafty moods and you go to town. Or have you been doing anything that I'm not aware of right now?
I've been in the mood, and then I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'll go bake something.
Oh, that's fun. Life as Mama Bean says, we built an arbor and are going to build our fence instead of hiding it out. So you've been thinking about building or buying, I don't even know what, getting a
lot of stuff, but I'm not sure where you're going.
A garden room, greenhouse, yeah. A garden barn.
So I really, we have this little niche on the side of the house that I think it already has like 2 sides of fence and a brick wall. It would be super easy to just do a roof and a front. So yeah, I'm going to talk to Cameron and see if he wants to help me put a front and a roof on. That's that's going to be a plexiglass.
I've been looking for the troll. So if there's a troll there, if you're a mod, go ahead and blow them away.
I haven't seen one.
I'm trying. I got Facebook and Instagram, or no, Facebook and YouTube up on phones down here. I don't see it. So whatever. Hey, if you want to troll away. We'll just boot you. What a wasted thing to do with your life. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't know what else we're got going on today to share with them, but I'm going to do a lot of YouTubing. I've got something that I haven't told you about that I'm going to take care of, and it'll be on YouTube. Hopefully get that done this weekend. Been thinking about Patreon a little bit because of the Creator Talk show. Excited about Creator Talk, talking about YouTube. A lot of changes going on in YouTube right now, throttling back the quality because so much people are on there. So many live streams, so many new. I haven't either, Jackie. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstood. So many new people live streaming, which I think is great. So many new viewers coming to the platforms. Yeah, I haven't either. I don't know. So much so I think I said this the other day that you can't even buy on Amazon some of the stuff. It's
right. Like you can't get cameras and
like basic stuff because so many people bought it. I think it's really a neat time. It's an opportunity for everybody who does what we do to have some time to learn some new things, learn some skills, create more, and build community, because there's just a lot of people. I mean, that's not why we decided to go live every day, but it's going to work in our favor. I got to be honest. We're going to, and just going on Facebook Live now, in addition to being here on YouTube, I see that as a huge opportunity to, spread our message of, hey, let's be happy.
Let's be happy.
Right?
We'll plant a tree. No, actually, that's what I'm doing. I'm transplanting one of my trees.
You don't even know what that means when I say Mr. Beast over here, do you?
No.
Do you know who Mr. Beast is?
He's married to Belle.
So I'm Mr. Beast.
You are?
Oh my goodness, that would be freaking my YouTube. I like my YouTube channel a lot. His YouTube channel is a little bigger than mine. Okay. Just saying. You really don't know who that is, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, moving on.
So yeah, I have a tree that it's a big tree now in a little teeny pot. So I'm going to transplant that probably today.
So
I need to paint too.
I've never said that my whole life. You know what? I never said it, and I guarantee I will never say the following words other than right now. I really need to paint.
Well, the dogs, so the house
like
is not even old, but the dogs like to run along the hallway.
They do. What the heck? It's
and they rub against it. So we've got like
off-whitish.
Yeah, and it's flat paint.
I blame you.
So we can't even scrub the wall down. So I actually am going to wipe it gently.
What if we didn't have an entire herd of animals in our downstairs?
Where are we going to put them?
Somebody else's house.
We only have like 2.5 dogs.
We have 3 dogs, which is a freaking herd. And
they're tiny. That little Chiweenie doesn't even count.
When they go on their trip to another part of their land, they rub against my wall and leave. I don't even. What is it?
Dog
oil?
dander. Well, it's only the 2 big dogs. The little
dog
one's naked.
Dander.
She
with
has
the Dole Whip
just
family.
Skin. She's tiny.
Dog dander?
Yeah.
What is dander? Is it like dandruff?
Skin flakes.
Is dander dandruff? It's skin. I have dog skin on my wall.
You have human skin on your wall too. Have you seen the vacuum when I'm done vacuuming all the powdery stuff?
Do we have a vacuum?
Shut up.
Ship them to me, says Michael. You want my dogs? That's weird. I came in a little late.
The beagle is pretty needy.
Josh from PPP is the man. I agree. If you haven't checked out, right? I'm behind on one actually. He posted another one. I told you about that one, right? Josh, my buddy from Practically Perfect Park Hopping, who goes live in about 27 minutes, is doing a series on the SEA Explorers thing. Have I told you about that?
No, I don't think so.
I think I did, but we didn't watch it together. I just watched the preview one so far. I know he dropped another one. I'll probably watch that today. Now you got it in my head. I'm excited for that. I love that stuff. I only knew a tiny bit. I thought, like, if you asked me 2 weeks ago, do I know about that? I would have said, yeah, I don't compared to him. I'm so excited for that one. Look I love this, but now I want to go watch that. So anyway, go check that out. Again, Diz Our Dream and Copy and Contemplation is right after this show in 26 minutes. Yeah, so Bill, my buddy Bill, had where did it go? He had I think it was an hour-long podcast. Wasn't it Lynn's podcast? I hope I have that wrong, actually. I've officially given up. That hour-long Magic Kingdom video that I put together last weekend has beaten me down. It will not render. That is so weird.
Oh, wow. That stinks. Hour long. Wow.
Dean, I'm cleaning and organizing and eating some more. I've been eating, like, I eat a lot on, every day that I am alive, but I have been eating more lately because I'm just sitting,
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going to go eat. I want to eat right now. I think we all are.
We haven't eaten yet today, so
you know what?
that's why
I'm
I want to eat
hungry
right now.
You know what I've heard? The Pelotons are crushing it. Like, I don't really know what that is. It's like that kind of expensive. You pay like $60 a month, I think, and you can ride your bike and you got the coaching and all that.
Oh yeah,
There's some other ones too.
And it like takes you places. It looks
Yeah,
like
I
you have
think
a
you
screen
can.
to watch. That would be fun.
People, I know, like I would probably do
We
that.
would need more space in the house to have
It's just a bike.
exercise bike.
We have enough space.
So we've had exercise bikes before. It becomes
but I haven't had people talk to me.
Clothes hanger.
I know.
It's your clothes hanger.
I have clothes. They need to be hanging.
Not on the bike. No.
I mean, it's right
The
there.
seat and the handlebars become.
I'm just glad we're not talking about dog dandruff anymore. Josh from PP said, I read that one. Yeah. Jeff isn't Mr. Beast. It was his channel would be called Mr. Beast. What are you talking about, Michael? I am Mr. Beast. You're on Mr. Beast's channel right now. Michael, you didn't know? Come on, Michael. Yes, we are painting. Jeff is here now. This is our dreams husband is named Jeff, and it threw me off. I thought I was painting.
You're
threw
not.
me off
No,
a
you
little bit.
cannot paint. So
I can too.
No.
I can too. See, that was my loudness.
So the colorblind guy painting is not ideal.
Most dudes are colorblind. Just saying.
Well, you are extra because when he was
My daughter
helping me
says that.
paint, he cannot see where he's painted and where he has not. So he can think the wall's done and there will be huge sections with no paint on it yet.
Jackie says I stress eat. I've been exercising too. I mostly just do the eating part.
Stress eating.
I don't.
You've got to get the exercise
I
part
stress
down.
eat. I calm eat. I
Eat.
good attitude, bad attitude, all attitudes eat. I just
Funny.
eat. I enjoy eating. So yeah, this was a date we had, right?
That's how we like to eat.
Everybody likes to eat. Food's good. You want to tell them about that? It was a date night for us.
No.
You don't want to tell them about that?
You can.
So I'm trying to get her to like me, right? Like we're not even married yet, which I mean, come on.
Way back then.
Way in the Wayback Machine. I posted on our Instagram a picture of us in the Wayback Machine.
Early 90s. Way back then.
Way back then. And where she lived, she worked, and they had classrooms, and they were opening up a new classroom.
Yes, we had just added actually a kindergarten room. Yes.
And it does stink, Bill. I'm sorry about that. And so she said, hey, come on over and help me paint a room. I'm like, I'd come over and nose pick with you. I don't care. I just wanted to hang out with her and make her like me. And she said, let's paint. And so I didn't know people did this, but she was painting the wall the same color as the wall. And so I'm painting. You can tell if it's wet, right? The lighting wasn't good. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like it was like there was no windows in the whole place. And so I'm doing my thing and I'm trying to make her think that I'm a good worker because I'm not. So I had to fake it. And I'm doing my thing. And then I'm like, did I get that part? And then I'd go over here and I'd have to touch it. Like have to get really close to stare at her, touch it to see because it's the same dang color.
So it was pink.
Which is my worst color to see.
Which he can't see. And a really soft green covering it. Almost a white green. And he couldn't see the difference at all.
I don't know what the heck you're talking about when you say a white green. There's
very
red.
Light. It's almost white
blue,
with a tint of green.
There's green. There's black.
All millions of shades.
See, and that's where
it was really
failed.
light. They were both very
It was a
light.
challenge for me. And
Yeah.
I think you thought.
So it's like, okay, I'm done. And there's this big W, unpainted in the thing.
I thought I got it.
Yeah, you did. It was pretty funny.
Worked out. Okay. I was actually looking at Peloton membership. So funny. So many people buying them that they're back ordered. So you buy it and then you pay I don't know. It's like $50-$60 a month. And then you get the bike and all the classes. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I might do it. I mean, I don't know. It sounds expensive. I got to be honest.
You won't do it.
I don't know. You look like Chris from Sopranos in that pic. Which one? I love Chris from
The old
Sopranos.
one you were talking about?
Oh, the one from the 90s? Oh, yeah, you said that. So that was his birthday 2 days ago. Pay your respects. I love that show. How does that work? Do you have to buy? I think you buy the bike, you can pay it in installments, and then you have I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not the Peloton. Look at my abs. I'm not the Peloton. Disney World Freak, you are never late. I'm glad you're here. Jeff, be kind to yourself. You are a hard worker. She must be talking to Diz our Dream.
Yeah.
I am plenty kind to myself. I love me some me.
He does.
I don't think I'm a hard worker. I think I'm a effective worker.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like to think about the return on investment.
Yeah.
Like if I get up from the couch to get bacon, I know what the return on investment is.
You don't get up from the couch.
But if
you call somebody to get it.
If I could bellow, hey, can I have a Diet Pepsi, and someone would bring it to me.
My goodness.
The kids are still mad.
It's bad.
Brittany, who was on Facebook watching, I don't know if she's still here.
She'll say now, get your own soda.
Why do you think we had all these dang kids?
Well, they're all beyond the age of retrieving things. No. So you need your grandkid to come and hand a few more.
I just
would happily get you a snack, him
little
a snack,
sweet
and
people who bring me sodas and then just be cute and
don't bug me. When Greg comes over, he opens the door and says, yells hi really loud, and goes straight to the pantry and flies that door open.
He flies the door open, yes.
Snacks.
Well, he yells something about snacks.
Yeah. Snacks.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
He's the cutest.
He is the cutest. All right, so it's 20 minutes till the end of the hour. Diz Our Dream goes live. I'm sure they're talking about Disney pins. I didn't ask them, but I'm sure they are because they're not in the parks because nobody's in the parks but the squirrels and the ducks and stuff.
The ducks.
So
have you seen the cats and ducks of Disney?
You told me about it. I know.
They're posting pictures of like a cat
going down
the. No, he's like go on the rides. They're
oh no, I didn't see it, but I heard about that. Well, you told me that too, but I heard that from somewhere else also. I think if we could get like some cams going, like they've got a cam on the Matterhorn all the time. The Howard Johnson in Anaheim has always got a camera looking at I think it's the Matterhorn, something into the park. I think we need cams set up at Disney, in the Disney parks. I would be watching that. I would be watching the cats get fat, the ducks getting fat. I'm guessing they're having a good time.
Except that no one's giving them popcorn and
Well,
they're not
true.
getting all the food falling on the ground.
You make
they
a good
actually
point.
have to be like real ducks now.
You think there's like some cast members just dumping popcorn around so the ducks don't bail and the cats don't bail? There's a lot of cats that live at Disneyland. A lot.
Yeah, there are.
I don't know about Disney World, but Disneyland, there's a lot.
Maybe they're feeding the cats, but
that's weird.
Yeah.
But
I would live there.
I would live there too. Was that you or did we have an earthquake? Jeez. I really did think I heard the noise. I didn't feel it. That was weird. I think I missed something. But anyway, so yeah, I think we're good. I think that I got to mow the lawn a little bit too. I might do that today.
Yeah, okay.
Got a little third.
Fairway area.
Yeah, that's on the side there. But anyway, I was in the middle of saying Diz Our Dream goes live in about 15 minutes on their channel. And then Josh and Lynn from Practically Perfect Park Hopping and the Lynn Project go live. I think it's on Josh's channel. Also, great streams coming up. And then, as I said earlier, Myers and the Mouse usually goes midday on Saturdays. And then tomorrow night, I've got DizTube with Corey Meets World. Great guy. I'm really looking forward to that. And then Creator Talk with Lynn. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about a bunch of things, Instagram and YouTube cross promotion. We'll probably mention a little bit of Patreon in there. And there's a lot of news, a lot of changes with YouTube, a lot of changes with Facebook Live. So we'll talk about all that, I'm sure. They're becoming real ducks, right? They're going to have to fend for themselves. What do they eat if they don't eat popcorn? Do ducks in the wild eat like bugs and stuff?
Yeah. Bugs, and they chew on the little grasses.
I mean, all the ducks that I've met, they eat my bread. I don't really know what
bugs mostly. No, our ducks ate grasshoppers. Remember? We would help. We would catch them and feed them.
I forgot.
And watermelon. They loved watermelon. We had Muscovy ducks. I think they were.
That way, yeah. I think
yeah,
right.
They were
cute.
Super fun, and they didn't quack like a normal duck. They chirped like a bird, but they were huge. There's big giant things, so they were very sweet.
Bill says, be sure to check out Dole Dad's latest video, The Land in Epcot. I appreciate that, buddy. But the part I'm laughing at, it's nice to watch videos that actually render. That does stink.
That does.
That's I wonder what happened. I want to talk to you more about that and see. I don't know. Interesting. So anyway, I don't know. I wanted to talk about that. I'm having fun with our dailies. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, our time. It's kind of Beauty and the Beast, what we do on Saturday every day.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of checking in and kind of seeing where chat goes. And
I don't know if you noticed, but we got a new logo up there. It's YouTube's Stay at Home. They're doing a whole marketing thing, and I actually think it's awesome. I think that people are doing it on their own. But yeah, I encourage people to stay at home. I don't think you really need to anymore. But I don't even know how I feel about all that, but I think there's so many positives that can come from hanging out with people you love and just, you know, playing board games, which I know you won't do, but, you know, but do the family stuff that everybody
watch
wishes.
You guys play board
I
games.
love board games, but my point is just do the things that you would do if you had time, because you do. Like in our whole life, it's so freaking busy, right? This is going to be 2 weeks or 4 weeks or however long of being able to have as much free time. I know you can't go where you want to go, but think about what you would do if you could stay home for 2 straight weeks, because you get to, and find the positive in it. And I hope that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing. I'm not having fun. I hate that double negative there, but it's been fun. It's weird. It's different. I still feel a little lazy.
Yeah, it is weird. Like
I'm supposed to be doing something.
I feel like I should, be going somewhere.
We're probably going to all get used to it right when it's time to go back, right?
Yeah. It is strange. Like, I actually really miss, like, church. I mean, our church has got the virtual services, and they're doing it even for the kids, but I'm usually running the whole time and with families and in the kids programs and just checking to make sure everything's going well. It's a run the whole time, and it's weird. It's strange not being there.
We're different. I can sit on the couch and stay busy, you know, YouTube stuff, and you need to get up and go.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're gonna have more trouble with this than somebody like me. I'm made for couch time. Let me tell you.
No, I just like to move. I've got to move. I don't have to have tons of people around me, but I like to be busy. So I've got plenty to do. There's not going to be a problem with that.
I just really think like we're all going to get used to this right when we have to go back.
At some point, I'm going to sneak over to my daughter's house because she's got painting and other things and a baby nursery that we're going to put together. She's already got it like almost done, but I want to be there for at least like part of that.
Yeah.
And she's been they've been crazy. They've been putting flower gardens, and they're like ripping out dirt.
Flowers on each side of the walkway. Do you see that one?
Wow, yeah, that's amazing.
They
can do all of it.
Very effective. They're very good. Like they use their time more wisely than I do.
She does. And Cameron can.
And they create cool stuff like garden stuff. Like and
he can work with wood. He can work with the ground, the wood. He can build.
I'm more of a baseball bat kind of guy.
Yeah.
Actually, that was aluminum. So that was
help with home projects, though.
And like actually, I'm old and slow now. I probably couldn't do it.
No, if I can't do them, they're not going to get done.
Spencer said, "Did you all used to get duck eggs? We never got eggs, did we?"
No. They weren't. We got them as babies, and then once they matured, they started attacking our neighbors' dogs, and so we had to actually give them back to the people we had purchased
flew away.
From. They did,
and then they came back.
And then I gave them back to the at the time it was our pastor.
Yeah, different pastor.
Back to him, and he actually made a pond, and they then had tons of eggs. And
that's right. I forgot that. Yeah, they turned into like a whole herd.
Yes.
Is it a herd of ducks?
A herd of
probably a herd.
Flock. A herd.
Maybe a crash of ducks.
Crash of ducks.
Crash of rhinos. I was totally lying.
I know. I know it was funny.
I'm just funny, and I make up stuff.
Yeah, I know. Hello. We've been married a while.
Have we?
Mm-hmm.
Just like a million projects going on at home, like I do. Yeah, I mean, there's always stuff to do. Like it sounds like she's going to try to get me to paint, so I'll have to do the.
I'm not. I don't need you to paint.
So, husbands, now that you've got all these people telling you what to do and when to do it, let me give you some advice. When we were newly parents, do you remember one of our daughters? You coming home to her. I think it was your swimsuit backward. Do you remember that?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever ask me to do that again?
No.
You're welcome, guys. I had a pet duck once. I love ducks. Like ducks are an underrated animal.
Awesome.
Ducks are cute.
They're awesome. Yeah, we loved ours.
When we had those ducks, like we're not like country. She wants to be country people. I'm very not country people. Flock of seagulls.
Flock of ducks. Might be a flock.
I think I'm like the last person in my own brain, at least, that would ever have ducks. I love those suckers.
Yeah. So Reagan, I have pictures of Reagan when she was little. She would gather them and put them in the bathtub with her.
They were super cute. And do you know what? This Bill will enjoy the names. Do you remember their names?
Yeah. Okay. So Reagan's was Hamilton.
Hamilton. We had 5, right?
4.
Okay.
And then we had Oh, Brittany's was. They were all baseball players.
Darvish.
Yes.
They were all Texas Rangers at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember the other ones. I just remember Hamilton because that was the personality deck.
We had Elvis Andrus.
Andrus, that was Brittany's. And who else? Hamilton, Andrus. I don't know. We had 4.
We had Elvis Andrus because my daughter had his jersey.
Uh-huh.
We had Hamilton because he was the big stud. We had Darvish because he was the big stud. Who was the other one?
I don't know, but
We were just thinking about the team now. Ian
was
Kinsler. We
Reagan's
didn't know.
baby. So we had a swimming pool, and
Prince?
Hamilton.
Prince?
No.
No.
And Hamilton would surf. She had
Adrian?
these like little
Okay.
surfing boards, and Hamilton would stay on the board while she ran him all over the pool.
It was pretty cute.
The cutest thing ever.
Our horse and hound is getting ducks and baby chickens this week. Our horse and hound. We're going to get some for our family. Our horse and hound. I don't know what that is. It's either a restaurant or a place you get feed and tack.
Feed place, maybe.
I don't really know what feed and tack is. I know what the feed is. It's stuff to feed, animals. What's the
Is
tack?
probably for the
It's
horses.
the stuff that goes on the wall, like when you.
Yeah,
put the
it's
Disney pins
definitely
in.
that. Yeah.
No, it's stuff like for the horses to you ride a horse. You need.
Yeah, you need the like reins and the
See, I know this stuff.
saddle and all that stuff.
I'm very country.
Very good.
I am.
You need Malie. She'll help you with that.
Everybody
She
needs
can tell
Malie.
you all that.
She can tell you about that and do yoga while she's doing it.
Oh my, yes.
Malie's kind of awesome. Making me want some pet ducks. They are super cute. I remember. So I'm Californian, but we live in Texas, and we have feed stores, which for years I didn't know was a thing. I actually enjoy going in there.
Yes,
And I
they
remember-
have like garden things. And
I know they know a lot. Some of these people know very,
Yeah.
very well. Know better than us. I remember when we first moved here, I loved going in there because it was like going to like Disneyland, but for country people. I didn't know what was going on. And I remember there was one in Weatherford we walked in, and they had this whole it looked like a trough. I would have thought there's like food for like cow food in there, which they don't eat real food. They eat actual cow food. Helpful hint. Anyway, or maybe water in there. There was a bunch of cute little baby ducks or chickens or cute little fuzzy things. And I'm like, what's going on? That was crazy. And they're like, yeah, you can sell. They're like $29 for $1 or something. It was like buying goldfish or something. Remember that? They were so cute. The problem is they grow up to be uncute, but that was cool. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was like when I thought,
used
oh
to
my gosh, I really am in Kansas.
Get like the onion, like little piles of onions to plant,
Aw.
and the piles of all kinds of fun things.
Rule of thumb: never have something as a pet that you might want to eat someday. So I love bacon, and you used to have a pet pig.
Yeah, I had a pet pig.
You loved that thing.
I did.
It was
Arnold.
before me. I didn't know it. This is when she was little.
He thought he was a dog.
Pigs are pretty cute.
He was out of my grandma's. He was the runt.
I remember thinking pigs were
They
ugly
saved him.
until I met them. They're
No,
pretty
he
cute.
was super cute. He walked on a dog leash around the farm with me, and he slept with the dogs. He ate with the dogs, and he was positive he was a dog. So they just let him be a dog.
I just feel bad. I mean, they taste so good.
He wouldn't have. He was big and he got big and ugly.
I know. When
so
I
cute
when I
when he was a baby.
consume my bacon, I don't know what it looked like, but
They ate everything on the farm except for him. They just let him be a pig.
whatever. They're super cute. I think that does. You're right. I don't want to name a thing I might eat. I think I'm down. Was that Kate? Somebody said that. I agree.
My parents named all of their stuff. Like we had T-bone. We had. They had like all. They named them whatever they were gonna be.
You've got a little hick over there.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. When my son was little and he heard me say something that I shouldn't have, he kept going around saying it, but he heard it wrong. He kept saying, Green Acres is the place for her.
For me.
I'll pass. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of us. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I've ever
Grumpy
seen
Man.
that show. What are you talking about? I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I don't think I've ever seen Green Acres. I feel like it came on when I was a kid after I watched something because I know the beginning and the song. Was it Zsa Zsa Gabor? It was one of the
I think
Gabors.
so.
I don't know what I'm talking about. And that funny guy, Eddie somebody maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not this old. But I do know that song, and it is kind of us. You
Yeah,
keep
I know.
wanting to move me to the country. Could you stop that, please?
Obviously, we did. We are not in the country. We're in a regular neighborhood that very much
In one of the
looks
biggest
like
cities on the
a
planet.
California neighborhood. It looks like we just moved to a little section of California that's way cleaner.
You're saying it with a negative tone, young lady.
Well, it's not country. Like where Brittany lives, it's beautiful country.
You can go and visit her.
I will. I am going to.
See ya.
Brittany, I'm going to need a house in the back.
Brittany, she's going to need a house in the back. Call it her she shed. What the pig's last name? Zipple.
Zipple?
Oh, that makes sense. But you're the reverse of the woman was the city. Oh yeah, he was you're right. Mar for the win again. He was the country to see. I've not seen the show. She was like the glitzy.
I love you, but give me Fifth Avenue or something like that.
I wish you would. That was the nicest thing you ever said to me. I want to watch that show now. I'll probably get bored with it in 4 seconds.
Probably, but you can listen to the song. That's fun.
Green Acres. You're right. That was backwards. I had that backwards. He was the country dude, and she was like the rich city girl. Yeah. Are you rich?
No.
Dang it! All right, we got 4 more minutes. Diz Our Dream going live shortly. Go check them out. They're great. Tell them Jeff said hi. They're in the chat. You don't have to. They're already here. Also, Practically Perfect Park Hopping is hosting Coffee and Contemplation, also in 4 minutes. Do the 2-screen thing. Turn up. She used to get mad at me. You don't even get mad at me anymore. I used to have the volume up high on one, and I put my ears in on the other. And I only put my ears in on the other. Not really. They're earphones, but anyway, because she would yell at me with the 2. Just put the 2 on. You can follow along.
I never yelled at you. I was like,
why are you yelling at me?
How do you possibly listen to both things
It's not that hard.
It's insane.
It's not
like
that
a
hard.
bunch of like jibber jabber constantly.
It's not jibber jabber.
You can't even understand what they're saying.
They're right there. They can hear what you're saying. Come on,
lies.
People.
Your nose is going to get bigger, Mr. Italian. Keep lying. It's going to grow.
I think that it's time for you to learn that you can receive way more information than you can say.
I receive it. I can't decipher what it is.
Yes, you can.
Though. No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Stop saying you can't.
You're crazy.
You're mean.
Nutso.
You're mean and mean. By the way, somebody asked earlier how the chili was. It was freaking spectacular.
Well, it's good because there's more.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting today.
For breakfast?
Leftovers. No. Well, I could cook
I'm hungry right now.
Eggs. I wonder what scrambled eggs and chili. No.
I don't want.
You get it for lunch.
Can I have Spencer Moore? Oh, Spencer Moore. Thank you, buddy. Oh, no. Spencer Moore, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. That means a lot. And I appreciate the super chat. Alf and Ralph were the carpenters. Oh, we're talking about that. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm guessing Mar is talking about characters on Green Acres.
Yeah, they had to climb a pole to.
I just want to sing the song. Fred, Doris, and their pig son Arnold. Oh, we're talking about. Well, there you go. She's talking about the pig's last name was Zipfel. Somebody said that.
I didn't know. I don't know. We just called him Arnold.
I'm pretty good at
how he
trivia.
Got the name,
but I don't know what they're talking about.
He was very cute. He was a red pig.
Do you know what I know about the show? Green Acres is the place. I don't really know if I'm saying it wrong. I do the same thing with multiple stuff. You can consume so much. You can like hear it like 10,000 words a minute or some crazy thing. Like when you tell me to talk slower, I'm like, just think faster.
Well, sorry, my brain.
No, it does. Don't even do that. I hate that. You don't let me do that.
My brain is however it is. Whatever.
Awesome. Everybody's brain can receive so much more. You know I'm right.
You're full of it.
I'm full of a lot.
It doesn't do any good if I can't understand it or hear it. I'm not able to even tell what it is.
Life advice for everyone. I'm going to tell her, but life advice for everyone. Shut up and listen.
Crazy.
Would you agree with that advice?
No. See,
Mar says she. Yes, you can.
You cannot.
I do it every day.
No, you can't.
I do it every day.
Okay, well, maybe you're just Superman. And
I am Superman. I've been trying to tell you that.
Incrediman.
I like that better, actually.
Okay, there you go. You can be him.
I also like his buddy.
Rozo.
Because he yells at his wife about the super suit. I like that part.
Woman, where is my super suit?
Goals. That's how I want our relationship to be.
Oh, she screams at him
I don't care.
That would not be okay for you.
Have I ever? I like the yelling.
Whatever.
Italian. I do too. When I'm the one yelling, I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll leave it right there.
There you go, Dean. You do. We all do. Brains are freaking awesome. You know what, Mar? Mar?
She knows.
She does know. I love my patient wife. Anyway, all right. Oh, we're over time. We're like less than a minute,
Oh,
so I'm gonna shut up. I don't know why it's like
Time
such a
for us to
hard
go.
break for us. I don't like it's not a rule or something, but I do like my friends. Diz Our Dream, who goes live right now, and Practically Perfect Car Park Hopping. We're gonna have to get a smaller name.
3 Ps.
PPP over on Practically Perfect Park Hopping with the Lynn Project. They both go live. Why are we talking about 2 different streams at once? Because that's what you're gonna go do right now. Please go over there, give them some love, tell them Jeff sent you or not. I don't really care. I just want you to go and support them because I like them. I'm talking about the great. I'm talking about the greater good, or it's about the great. You know what else I love? So I'm walking. I finished my stream last night. I go out. We'll end with this. I go out and my daughter says, my youngest daughter says, "How was your stream?" I'm like, "Oh, thanks, sweetie. It was great." And then she shows me her device and she's watching Incredibles 2, and she had just watched the raccoon versus Jack scene. And we're going down the stairs. I almost fell down. It could have been an injury. I was laughing so hard at her having fun. I love that raccoon Jack fight scene. I might go watch that.
That's a great one.
Have a great day. Check on your friends. Be safe. Wash your hands. 20 seconds. Take too long. Sing happy birthday because apparently we can't count to 20 seconds. Do what you need to do. Don't yell at me.
Whatever.
Just talking to her. And love every single one of you. Have a great day. Diz Our Dream, Practically Perfect Park coming right now. Myers and the Mouse later. Diz 2, Corey Meets World. Creator Talk with me and Lynn talking about Instagram and other things. Hope you had fun. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Everybody, mods, thank you. People on Facebook, thank you. Smash the like button before you leave if you haven't already. Give it to those channels. I'm going there now. Anything to tell the peeps?
Yeah. See you Monday at 3. We have something planned and scheduled.
Stay at home.
Yes.
Enjoy YouTube. Be safe. All right, that's it. Later.
Bye.
That went fast.